It's just something that's on my mind. And when Nicole talked about She Is, it just popped right into my mind about the passion that she has for that. That's been fueled by the success of others joining in on that passion. And I think that's finding those like-minded people that have the same passion that you have, or the same goals, or desire to learn and change. It really, I think passion can be fueled by others as well as by yourself. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's like adding fuel to the fire. I mean, a campfire, you need to continue to add a fuel source on it, or something that's going to burn. So if you have something that you're passionate about and you add fuel to it by others that have the inspiration and the burning desire for the same thing. And I know Nicole and I talked yesterday, like, you can have the same idea and the same thought as other people, but you each have your own little spin on it, so that it's an authentic fire that you like for yourself. Some people like a fire pit, some people like a fireplace, some people like one that you just turn on, like, so it's nice to like have everyone pitch into it.
Yeah, it's I like that idea, because I think of passion, we think of passion as a fire, right? A fire in your soul. So that really resonates with me. Yeah. Who else has a contribution to that idea?
I mean, I think for me, like, going back to She Is, if it wasn't for Nancy and Suze and Beck, this last She Is, like, I probably would have lost a little bit of that passion, because like getting together with them each week really kept the energy up around it. So yeah.
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
It's about the reminders too, like the people, but like the things, that action is reminding us, in the moment, what we're really focusing on and moving toward. And that's why taking action, as imperfect as it tends to be, is so important to keep passion going. I think that is the putting another log on the fire is action. It's doing something, one small step.
Yeah. Great. Well, I'm going to pause the record. Let's go ahead and continue that discussion, and we'll add you to that, Kelly. We were talking about passion and the courage it takes to move forward with those things that we really, really enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, it took a lot of courage for me to start my fundraiser, because not only was it coming out and really talking about my dad and what happened, but it was also, really talking about suicide and how that's not necessarily something people want to talk about, and talking about my experience and my own mental health, and asking people for money. So it took a lot of courage to do that. It does every year. And wanting it to be bigger and better, and all of that. So I love that. I love that Nicole is doing She Is. I love how successful it was in its first time running. So many people present, and great speakers. And so I'm excited for next year.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Kelly's passion for that event has evolved 5 years now.
Yep. Well, this year
will be the 5th year. Just like she said, just being able to have a passion to help other people who experience suicide in their lives, or the mental health issues that lead to suicide so often, and bring that to the forefront. That took a lot of courage. And I just am in awe of her capacity to do that. And she's raised the professionalism, raised the influence and the reaching out of that event, adding more to it every year. And with like-minded people that are passionate about the same topic, she's been able to establish a tribe of people that have that same passion. And we were talking about that before too, Kelly, that Nicole has that tribe here and in her family and other people that really support her in her passion as well. So thank you for sharing that. Any other comments about passion? We still have 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, this month's topic is passion. So I wonder if that's why this came up. But talking about people allowing themselves to have passion for things, allowing themselves to invest that time or energy or money into the things that they're passionate about. And so it's been really cool to watch people do that. I feel like, you know, there's still things that I don't know if I deny myself, but I definitely don't seek after that I'm passionate about. And, you know, just asking myself why. And there's a season for everything. And so realizing that as well, that it's not always the time for certain passions, but still seeking after having passion for what you do and for how you're living your life. One of our participants in the program, we had class last night, and she was talking about how her whole life could be categorized under what gives her passion. And it's because she lives her life with passion. And I just thought that that was so awesome, because I wouldn't consider everything in my life something that I'm passionate about, but she does. And I think that that is a really awesome way to be living.
Well, thank you all for sharing. Our this hour is complete. I'm going to stop the recording. Talking about, so I'm going to continue the recording to talk about the courage to be passionate, to have passion, to know your passion, to live your passion. So we've been talking about that the last few masterminds. So I'll open that up to the group.
Just reminded me how important it is to talk about our passions, because it's anchoring it more and reminding us, you know, of the little hints that we've had before, and how those ideas and those thoughts, you know, they compound and they grow. And the more that we bring energy to whatever, the more we receive from that. So knowing that it's important to talk about what we are passionate about, and it's really encouraging for other people to hear it, and as a reminder to us how much it actually does light that fire that we've talked about, that happens when we start to light up and we're having a good time and we're enjoying what we're doing. And that's passion. It comes from passion.
Yeah. That made me think of when you said light up, when someone is in that arena of what they love to do, or they start talking about something they're passionate about, there is that actual physical transformation, isn't there? You can see it. You can see it in people's demeanor, in the way they hold their body, the way you can see that. And that is one of the ways we have, that we can have influence to serve other people, is to have that passion. Yeah.
And I love that you saying that too, because that just made me think about like how important it is to also be seen in our passions, like not only talk about them, but also be seen in action. in our passions because, you know, it is a posture, it is a confidence, it is an energy that goes with it that is contagious. You know, it is magnetic for people to see you in that energy and because they resonate with it, right? It's a reflection. They see that in you and they're like, "Ooh, yeah, like I want that too." And they have that, and it's different for everybody.
Yeah, and in reading this book that I'm reading, it really, I mean, it's energy. When you said the energy, I mean, it's a transfer of energy. And when we have that passion and we're willing to share it, then it is that transfer of energy from our passion to others to either fuel their passion or ignite their soul or validate them or whatever it does. It's a way to share that energy of love. I mean, passion is love. That's what it is, you know? So yeah, great. Thank you so much. So it is 10 after the hour. So we'll go forth, complete our intentions to the best of our ability, and I'll see you back in 40 minutes.